Эй, с вами снова Скаверик, и мы продолжаем проходить игру Game of Thrones, или, проще говоря, Игру Престолов. И что ж, давайте поговорим с этим мистером Ортенгрином. Или сразу, давайте сначала поговорим. А меч потом покажем. Так, почему Уайтхиллы ненавидят нас, как кто лорд нашего дома теперь? Мне можно идти. Давайте спросим, почему ненавидят?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someone's, and then, well, here we are.
Это херово. Так.
Can I go now?
Может ли нам
I
идти?
believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Ох, ёб, ну он зря это
Welcome
выбрал.
home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family...
Да, к сожалению, наша семья.
I'm so sorry.
Кран-при.
Off to bed now.
Так, а вот эта
Carry on.
девчонка очень знакома. По-моему, как раз... Не помню, ну,
Garrett was
по-моему,
just
где-то
telling me
в
how
первой или во второй
valiantly
серии
Lord Forrester fought to the end.
Игорь Престолов видел ее.
I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
Ай, не
No
успел.
doubt he's tired, my lady. He said Lord Forrester was valiant to the end.
And what of Roderick? He was with you as well.
I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much
Так,
to the
не будем
family.
говорить.
Perhaps the opportunity never presented itself.
You have the Forrester's sword.
Ethan should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank
А,
you.
наверное, надо было отдать
Garrett.
меч.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response. It's too dangerous, especially now. Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family. I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee. The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard. Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution. We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance. If not now, when? We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week. And what would you have us do? Nothing. I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders. Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle. Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy. He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
Ну вот это наш, видимо, дядя.
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide. He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men. He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this will accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you. The boy was just defending himself. I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
I've done nothing wrong.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay. Stay. Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
You can't send me away.
We have no choice, Garrett.
Where would you have the boy go?
The one place that's safe, beyond the reach of the Boltons.
You're sending him to the war. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
Uncle,
Скажем так.
you can't send me to the wall. I'm not a criminal.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want, I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I won't put others at risk. I'll go.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
That settles it then.
Так, ну что ж,
You
мы
can
сейчас
have my
отправим.
horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
Так, а мне выдастся возможность передать слова? Или как? О, куда ты уходишь? Передать же слова. Просьбу же надо было передать, по-моему. Или как, или нет?
Were it up
как?
to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you're not a criminal, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
You're the only family I have left.
In my heart,
Остался единственный
I know I'll see you again.
дядя. Один?
I've been waiting for the right
Единственный.
moment to tell you.
А, вот, неужели?
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry. You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Lady Forrester asked, but I said nothing.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of
Так,
it
то есть
to
это вот
anyone
эта
at
северная
all.
роща очень,
Become a ranger if you can. It will
очень
help.
важный момент. Ключевой момент в войне, скажем так.
Iron from ice.
iron from ice.
Железо.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions
Что бы
at the
это
wall
означало?
will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll make you proud.
Будешь гордиться мной.
You already
Ха-ха-ха.
have.
Ну так, окей. Мы передали послание, вы выполнили слово данное лорду Форестеру. И, к сожалению, отбываем с личинками в ноге.
Wait!
Твою мать. О, девчушка подбежала. Че это такое? Амулет. Давайте возьмем. Почему бы и нет?
Be safe.
Что нам и остается делать? А девчушка, видимо, неравнодушна к нам. Фиг его. Эх. Кого-то ищут. Итана ищут. Итан Форестер, лорд дома Форестеров. В прятки, что ли, играют?
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I win!
Congratulations, your lordship.
Ой, теперь мы из-за этого играем.
Don't worry.
Это слишком резко.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
Слишком быстро как-то все
I thought we'd never
сменилось.
find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
Так, что-то мне
I don't
такое...
want Garrett to die either. Maester Otengrin said
По-моему, этот
he got
момент,
sent to the
когда
wall.
в какой-то
I'll
серии...
miss Garrett. He was nice.
I don't know what he did to get sent away like that.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
I don't care what he says. I can protect you.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never
Так.
smiled anymore.
Что-то мне не понравился
Asher
этот
just got
момент, когда
angry
типа из леса нас
at
смотрели.
everything.
Что-то сейчас
Promise
произойдет,
me you
такое
won't be
ощущение.
like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them. It's for you to decide for yourself.
I don't want to get angry. But I may have to. Father did sometimes.
But you're nice. Everybody says that about you.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once. But Ethan will be a good lord. A proper lord.
You have to understand. Being Lord is a great responsibility. I can't just fool around.
Thank you for that, Roderick.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Вот и наше время отправляться.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay.
Так.
With his family. Lord Whitehill is a mean old man anyways.
Давайте
I
напомним,
might
кто.
remind you, Sir Royland, I'm the new Lord of House Forrester, not you.
Of course, my lord.
It's okay. You should go. It's what must be done.
Fine, let's be done with it.
А ему это, видимо, не понравилось. Ха-ха-ха-ха. Так, подожди. Я не понял, от стражника это в одну сторону прошел, а он в другую. Чё за бред? Но в итоге мы пришли.
They showed
Вместе.
up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there you said you were the Lord. Now prove it.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Вот и он. Лорд Уай. Блин, как-то так. Нау как-то.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss. Nothing to say, eh? My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
I may be young, but I'm not so easily fooled. You're trying to rile me, but it won't work.
Young? You are that boy. Too young to know when you're in over your head. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished! Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Так, и что сейчас будет?
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business. Keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said. When your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason? You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men? And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the Lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's
Трус?
here.
Ну да.
What have you done with him?
He was sent to the wall.
Who the fuck sent him to the wall? Answer me! Who's the one who did it?
You heard me. He was sent to the wall. It's done.
What? That was my justice to deliver, boy. And you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
Вот и все, пришла баба и все решила.
House. But Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
То, что, кстати, он говорил, что этот свинопас, один солдат равен 100 свинопасам.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Так. Соответственно, отправляют какую-то весточку. Так, и, соответственно, и получается, когда происходит этот значок, происходит смена героя главного. Мира Форестер, Красный замок, Королевская гавань. Так, и что у нас тут? О, можно хоть походить. И да, я так и не сказал. Терминатор. Терминаторша. Я то, что хотел сказать насчет того, что говорит тот лорд Уайстер, сказал, что один солдат стоит 100 таких свинопасов. Но те солдаты, которые не могли, точнее, умерли от рук свинопаса, не стоят даже одного, даже точнее, половины свинопаса. Так, давайте посмотрим на книгу, что там у нас за книжка. А, к сожалению, он сдох. Ага. То есть она не знает, что он умер. Вот это херово. Так, что там с сундуком? Или в сундуке? Монетка. Это что у нас? Амулет, сделанный из железноствола.
Ethan made this for me.
Такой звук, как будто это... Так, давайте... Юканская монета. О, господи.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him.
Я помнила его.
What a strange place, Essos.
Эссос, так. Брошь из Хайдерс... Блин.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Так, всякие броши, прочее. Так, давайте посмотрим на письмо, что это. Прочитай. А, можем прочесть, точно. Что-то я тупанул.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Так, а кто будет... Чья свадьба-то хоть? Самое интересное. Вот что непонятно. Так, окей, идем дальше. Котелок. Что там есть что-нибудь вкусного? Нифига. Окей, что еще есть? На что можем обратить внимание? Тык. Письмо от матери. И окно. Давайте прочитаем письмо.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Блин, вот надо было сначала посмотреть в окно. Ёперный театр. О, да... Не, нельзя. И кто ж стучится, дверь моя?
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No,
Давайте
it's
пустим.
fine. Come in.
Что это за мальчуган такой?
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
Все-таки впустили мы его, но...
You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. But I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a callboy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
Доброй ночи. Вроде еще светло и ярко. Спать еще рано. О, девчушка еще.
You're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
О. Роскошное такое платье. Явно богатенькой дамы. И вырез тем более.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
Так, давайте попросим все-таки помощи.
Of course, and I will help you in any way I can. But there's another matter we must attend to first. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said,
Зачем же это?
What does she intend to do?
She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable as well. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I cannot apologize, my lady. I'm not a traitor.
I know you're not, but you must find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Окей. Постараемся.
the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Я думаю, все-таки более понятнее будет тем, кто смотрел сериал, потому что я вроде как вникаю, но не до конца понимаю, о чем идет речь.
Good luck.
Но все же, все равно, скажем так, довольно-таки интересно, что же все это происходит. О, карлик! Вот этого я не забуду никогда. Господи, какой же он мелкий, а? Зараза. Так, ну что ж, идем. Ага, это, по-моему... Точняк, вот эти вот... Вот это вот... Сволочь убила Старков. Карлик. Мелкий, но башка большая, пипец. Капец, вы посмотрите на этого мелкого гнома. Спокойно опустить голову, преклоните колени. Сядь спокойно.
I should hope so. Speak falsely, and it'll be worse for you.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is. The girl can speak for her house.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet... For centuries, the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
They were the Wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Perhaps something good.
The girl did say their loyalty was unwavering.
She has a talent for equivocation, yet I question what she really thinks. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Roose Bolton also served the Starks, Your Grace.
And proved his loyalty to the crown by bringing their house to a swift and sudden end. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Our talent is unrivaled, Your Grace. Forrester Ironwood is highly sought after in the Seven Kingdoms.
So I'm told. And exceeded only by your lack of humility. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Так, давайте ответим так.
There are limits, Your Grace.
Perhaps, but not if your house faces potential ruin.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Так, но все-таки этот карлик...
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to
Мне
define.
нравится то, что он все-таки
This city
пытается
alone is
помочь
filled
нам.
with all sorts of ambitious
И это очень
opportunists
хорошо.
looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she would...
Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
The king, of course.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of...
Хорошо
She's headstrong,
пошутил.
isn't she? Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl. But not very encouraging either. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Так, а вот, видимо, этой девчонке это не понравилось. Как мы отвечали.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them.
Вот его голос не подходит ему рост, его роста. Так ощущение,
She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the master of coin who decides such
Господи.
matters. The crown needs boats.
Все-таки он какой-то
Boats need
ржачный.
wood,
Не
and
знаю
I
почему.
speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll
Самое главное,
excuse me,
чтобы
I
он
promise
не
Sansa
предал
I will
нас.
join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
То есть он посоветовал нам, что не попадаться в этом змеином королевской гавани, что ли? Или просто гавани. Окей, так. Стоим. Опять в нашей комнате.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult.
Херовый у нее
It's over
характер.
now.
Я бы даже сказал.
Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour. which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate. From
Чисто
what
ради
I've heard.
интереса.
Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
По-моему, ее заставили.
Would you marry Joffrey
Либо...
if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well. Which is more than you can say for his mother.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
Well, I would marry him.
Он
Imagine the
мудак.
power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry?
Помню, как в какой-то серии, ну, по-моему, первой. Или второй.
What a perfect match.
Когда это вот Джоффри грызанула собака и... Точнее, волчара.
Well, Sarah?
We're sorry, my lady. We were just having fun.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mirror. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen. Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Походу, это она.
It doesn't matter what you feel. It only matters what you say.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Так, ну, наверное, сейчас скажем про ее. Так. Па-па-па-пам. Просить или нет? Давайте все-таки попросим о помощи.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Все же давайте поговорим наедине, потому что я все-таки не доверяю этой Саре. Сара это запомнит.
Go on. Ask.
Давайте напрямую.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire? Joffrey will not look favorably on such a request.
Please, Lady Marjorie, I beg of you. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mirror. If Cersei were to find out...
Давайте ответим так.
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Окей, мы попросили помощи у этого мелкого гномика, так скажем, и у нее. Так что ж, Королевский тракт, Волчий лес. Так. А тут я сделаю паузу и продолжим в следующей серии. С вами был Скаверик. Оставайтесь со мной. Продолжим через пару минут.